The newest Disney live-action remake has been fraught with controversy since the very beginning. From the moment they announced the movie starring Rachel Zegler, and they of course virtue signaled at D23 during the announcement, saying we're so proud of ourselves for being diverse and inclusive, for having a Latina Snow White. And of course, we all saw where it went from there. Rachel Zegler's comments about the original movie, talking about how they wanted to push identity politics in this live-action bastardization. The controversy surrounding the dwarves. They didn't want to depict little people that way, so they made them horrific CGI terrors that kind of creep people out. And that all led to the first teaser trailer for the Snow White movie that got released a few weeks ago. And as you can see, damn near 1 million dislikes on this. It is creeping up there. Inevitably, it will get to 1 million very, very quickly, with only 78,000 people liking this trailer. A complete and total disaster. And what did Rachel Zegler do in the aftermath of this backlash? Well, once again, she got herself involved in controversy. While promoting the film, while promoting the trailer, she decided to make a very inherently divisive political statement. I love you all so much. Thank you for the love and for 120 million views on our Snow White trailer in 24 hours. And always remember, free Palestine. And certainly people are going to have their political opinions on that. But when you attach that political opinion to something that you're actively working on, well, that can be a massive problem for Disney, who's already facing a ton of problems. Think about this. You have people that despise Rachel Zegler for the things that she's said, and probably got some people on the pro-Israeli side, probably not too happy with that tweet specifically connected to the movie. But you also have a massive push right now from pro-Palestinian people who want to boycott this movie simply because Gal Gadot is in it as well. Not because she's made any statements connecting that to this movie, simply because it's her. BDS calls for boycott of Disney's upcoming Snow White film starring Gal Gadot. And there's been a lot of pushback over this, and Rachel Zegler's comments certainly didn't help. Earlier in August, Rachel Zegler, who plays Snow White, shared a message of support for Palestine. Now, the BDS movement, boycott, divestment, and sanctions, a pro-Palestinian movement, things like this. That's what we're talking about here. I know not everybody who's watching might know what this Twitter account is. But you know something else that probably won't help Disney? You know, they got people that despise Rachel Zegler that don't want to boycott the movie. You got people that despise Israel and Gal Gadot that are now trying to boycott the movie. Really, the biggest problem is most of the people that really don't care one way or the other about that, but instead just think the movie looks like dog shit. But it doesn't help when someone who works for Disney, works for Lucasfilm, is actively making Star Wars stories right now, decides to go out there and actually endorse this message. Right? Somebody who is working for Star Wars, writing stories for Star Wars, one of the architects behind the High Republic, decides that he wants to push out this message to boycott a Disney movie. Daniel Jose Older, who we talked about yesterday because of his new project that he's got going on, a lesbian wedding in Star Wars in a comic book that's made for children between the ages of 9 and 12. This is what Lucasfilm is still doing, by the way. Daniel Jose Older is still writing Star Wars stuff. He's still promoting Star Wars stuff. He is an author for the High Republic. So you have someone who is an employee in some way of Disney who is now suggesting, yes, I'm endorsing this message. Everyone should boycott the Snow White movie because Gal Gadot is in this movie. What a shit show. And you know, Daniel Jose Older, when you scroll through his feed, it is a lot of alternating between pro-Palestine, anti-Israel, fuck Donald Trump stuff, and occasionally a Star Wars promotion, right? Also a lot of, I'm really sad the Acolyte is canceled stuff right now. And you know what, Daniel Jose Older, like we talk about with all this stuff, for a lot of these people, they're going to have their political opinions, and that's just the way it is. I think they should make sure that if one person puts out their political opinion, you should make sure that every political opinion out there is okay. It's a step further when you're actively asking people to boycott a product from Disney. Now, I certainly don't want to see Disney Snow White succeed. I think it's actually going to be terrible. But when you are supporting this political boycott of this movie from a company that at the end of the day you are working for, I can't imagine that they'd think that that is a good look, but it is just the latest nonsensical, controversial bullshit when it comes to this movie. This has so much negativity surrounding it. Like I said, it's probably going to hit 1 million dislikes in the next day or two. Not like that trailer's getting a ton more views at this point. But now you have people that are working with Disney and Lucasfilm, stuff like this. Now you have them calling for a boycott of a Disney movie as well. simply because Gal Gadot is in the movie. Wild shit. What do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comments section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.